How do you stop a terrorist from waking up tomorrow and shooting everyone in Times Square? That threat is on the president's desk every single morning, and our failure to take it seriously proves how weak we've become. That's what happens when the country is run by political and media cowards who cling to their naive belief that the whole world shares our values. Even when Americans are slaughtered by hate-filled jihadists on our own soil, radical Islam is as evil, violent, and threatening to the future of the world as the Nazis were. It is a tragedy that at a time of such confusion, America is led by people so gutless that instead of identifying the enemy, they distract us with political attacks on the gun rights of the law-abiding. I don't know what motivates politicians, but I know the rule of war. The weak get slaughtered, and we are at war. I'm the National Rifle Association of America, and I'm freedom's safest place.
Yep.
We are live here at Fort Worth, USA, Texas Motor Speedway, about to get this race underway. CFR Championship, as I didn't pop up our intro like normally because I was doing something else. Anyway, I'm going to be joined by a special guest in the booth last night. He was with me in the booth for a little while last night. That is Jack Williams, and as always, Delaney Dunn, both involved in the commentary tonight. As you see something popping up on the screen, it's just because I'm fixing it. You're looking at the Chasers made it to the round 3 of race number 1. Mike Bruno, Joe Perchek, Kyle Charpentier, Tyler Cox, Robert Land, Derek Pemberton. Breaking news right now, though. 2 of the most winningest drivers are not in this race. That is Kyle Charpentier, Robert Land won a lot last year, or last season. So, with that said, I want to go ahead and get your all's picks. They're going to be here next week. They told me in advance they would not make it here this week. So, I want to get Jack, we'll start with you first. Who makes the final round at Homestead? We have 3 races to do this. Who makes the final round? Or give me the 2 drivers that's eliminated. Let's give me 2 drivers that's eliminated. That makes it a little bit easier.
I'm going to say, oh, this is hard. Derek Pemberton and...
Who's the
I
other
don't know,
one?
they're all really good. I'm going to go with Kyle.
Whoa, that's a big one. But with the race missed, it could hurt him. Delaney, your thoughts. Who misses out?
Oh, Derek.
Yep.
And Robert Land.
Okay, see, I'm going to go with somebody different. I'm going to go with Robert Land. And here's going to be the bombshell, okay? I'm going to go with Tyler Cox. The miss out. Yes. I think he'll miss out. Now, however, I think Tyler's going to have a really good chance. But I think he's just going to miss out. Reason why? I think he'll have a good chance at this race. I really do. I believe that. I don't think he'll win. I don't think he'll win Indianapolis. I think something will happen to him at Indianapolis. And then Bristol, nobody knows. You know what I mean? Anything can happen. What is wrong with that? All right. Well, there's so much for the blimp view that I had. A couple other things just to speak about. Big crowd. A bunch of new names coming in here tonight. We got Elliot Butler making his debut tonight. Michael Treverthian, I think is how you say his last name. I'm probably wrong. I think he's in here. Yeah, he is in here right now. Them 2, David Clark, still a newcomer to the league. James Hebb making another start. Still kind of a newcomer as well. Same as Kenton Crossland, who ran season 1, didn't run season 2. Not really a big newcomer, but still, somewhat newcomer. There is a couple guys, I think, in here that can win this race, though. So we'll go ahead and get that out of the way first. Who gets the win here, you think, tonight? Delaney, let's start with you.
Adam Meyer.
Great pick. Great pick, by the way. Jack, who gets the win?
I'm going to go with Tyler Cox.
Oh, look at you. You going all out, eh? Good pick, though. It's a really good pick. All right, since you're going with Tyler Cox, I'm going to go with... Man, everybody right now is so close up there, ain't they? That's right now in practice. All right, I'll tell you who I'm going to go with. I'm going to go with Kenton Crossland.
That's a good choice,
Yeah, I think so. I think he may be able to do it. Currently 4th right now. I would about went with last week's winner, David Phillips. That would have been close. Speaking a little bit about the points, how do you approach this race, Jack? How would you go in here and approach this race? Would you go in here knowing that 2 other guys are not in here tonight that are in the chase and just go all out, or would you just take your time?
Well, if you go all out, there's that chance of you wrecking, and since they're not in this race, you can just take it easy and just get those free points.
Done a little bit different tonight. We are not running single car qualifying. We're actually going to just run open qualifying, 15 minutes of qualifying. During this time, we are going to bring in different drivers and interview them. That's just something a little bit different we're wanting to do tonight. So, as I read a message from Derek. Okay, that's cool. Anyway, so you went with Tyler, and Delaney went with a good pick. This setup, extremely tight. We'll take a real fast look at the weather, and I'll explain a little bit about it. 81 degree air temp, so that's a little bit different than what we normally be. It is partly cloudy. Track temp, well over 100. I'm showing 106. Are y'all seeing that as well?
106.
Wow. What's yours?
I have 88.
Okay, so that may be what it is. It may just be a little bit wrong on mine. So anyway, we're getting ready to go racing here. Qualifying about to start. Like I said, qualifying is going to be interesting. We'll actually be watching some drivers here in qualifying. We'll actually go and look at Mike Bruno, last year's season champion, and currently has a chance at getting into the final round here tonight if he's able to keep his car clean and stay out front, and we'll see how he does. Was fastest in practice. So we'll watch the Bass Pro Chevrolet run around the middle line right now. By the way, just to let everybody know, this race is sponsored by SwampDust.com and LivingAquarium.net. Be sure to check them out, as they are huge help for us for this league. Jack, how do you go about qualifying here?
I just go all out. If you hit the wall, it's fine. Just reset your car.
Do you want to run the high line on your first lap, possibly?
Yeah, I would do first 2 laps on the high line so you can get your car all the way up to speed, burn some gas off, then move down to the bottom.
Mike Bruno, his iRating has gone through the roof.
Really? Wow, 3,000.
I feel like there's a lot of good drivers so far qualifying wise.
Yeah, I feel like
they're all running pretty close.
Jesse gave me up to Mike Bruno up to the top of the board.
Yeah, it's not as fast as practice time though.
He'll probably get faster this next lap.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Mike Bruno did put down the first fast lap currently. Now you're watching David Phillips, who's out on track. He is currently running in. Actually, William Kruska jumped to the top of the board.
Wow.
And that Chevy Camaro GT.
That's a great.
Somebody got
Tyler
a
Cox.
Mustang. Tyler
is up to second. You're right, Jack. Wow, his iRating's showing up quite a bit too, huh?
Yeah.
3164.
Well, that's not really surprising.
Yeah, that's true. All right, well, let's get an interview with somebody here. Let's pull in Joe Burchett first. Currently not out. Well, you know what? Let's not interview him yet because he is currently not out there practicing. So I want to pull in. I don't want to pull in somebody that hasn't done a lap yet or is going out on the track. Mike Bruno, Adam Meyer. We can pull in Adam Meyer. A little bit different.
No, Adam Meyer's done laps. He said
Yeah, we'll
somebody
go.
who didn't do a lap.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and just pull him in anyway.
Okay.
Hey, Adam, you got a copy?
Yeah, what you got, bub?
Real fast, you're sitting third on the board. What are you looking at for here for qualifying? You think you can get any more speed out of that car?
Possibly.
How tight is this setup on the long run? I know you had a hand, well, pretty much made the entire thing. So, how big is this setup on the long run, you think?
Well, if you run it correctly, it gets looser going on. But, as long as you drive smart, it should be fine. It's made to wear well and, run well. The pit stop should be like every 25, 30 laps.
All right, man, we'll be watching it. Good luck, because you're looking pretty fast out there right now. So, good luck, and go out there and see if you can get into the top 3 or get a win.
I certainly appreciate it, brother.
Thank you, man.
Hope we do too.
Oh, and I just completely cut him off. That was Adam Meyer. So we're watching him right now, who is out on track, of course. Super
Oh,
fast.
Landon's up the third.
Yeah, you're right.
Wow,
Wow.
Landon.
We completely left him out of the mix. He's been fast the last couple races though. Where was that
Yeah.
race at last night you ran? I can't remember. We broadcast it. Was it Texas?
Charlotte?
Charlotte? Yeah, in the daytime.
Yeah, sure.
Landon ran great there.
Mm-hmm.
Had a good chance at winning. There is a chance though that he could be up there as well. Kind of similar track with Texas and Charlotte. And late afternoon.
But you could also disconnect again.
That is true. He had that trouble last night. So that's going to be our next person we actually interview here. Let's try to bring in Landon Lacey. He's actually out on track right now. I don't want to bring him out while they're actually out on track. We'll wait and see how he does once he hits the qualifying or the line right here. Last lap of a 29.182. Is Joe actually in qualifying right now, or is he actually? Yeah, he's still qualifying. So he's slowing down a little bit. Okay, we'll bring in Joe because he's actually going back to the pits. It looks like. We'll bring in Joe Burchett. Hey Joe, you got a copy?
Yeah.
Sitting ninth right now. Think you got a little bit more speed in that car?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to make a few adjustments there and see what I can do. Seems like the times are really picked up, and I'm trying to figure out how.
big, I talked to Adam Meyer, and he said that if you run the setup right, the car gets loose. Do you see that, or are you feeling it tighten up?
To me, it's starting to open up a lot.
That's something to definitely be watching here. All right, man, we're going to let you go so you can get back out there and qualify. I don't want to keep you in here too long. Still 9 minutes left here, so go out there and see what you can do.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, bud. That was Joe Burchett, driver of the number 97 car. And we'll bring him in as well. Real fast, something we're doing a little bit different tonight, guys. We are going to bring in our fourth commentator. This will be the first time. I wasn't going to do that, to be honest. This will be the first time we're going to try this and see how it goes. We're going to bring in Hal Stevens, who hasn't been with us in a couple weeks. But I also want to mention real fast that Jack Williams, who is in here tonight, is actually our race control for this race. So that's a big responsibility for him. He already knows what he's got to do and what he don't have to do. Jack, you got your hands full tonight, buddy.
Yeah.
You're like, thank you for this, by the way, huh?
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and bring in Hal Stevens now. Hal, let me go ahead and get your pick as well. We just had everybody else choose theirs a few seconds ago. I chose Kenton Crossland. Jack chose Tyler Cox, and Delaney chose Adam Meyer. Who do you think's going to get to win?
And I think John Kelly's going to take it home today.
You always pick John Kelly. Have you noticed that? He hasn't even done a lap. I don't even think he's connected right now.
No, John Kelly?
I don't think he's. Did he connect back, Delaney?
Yeah, he did.
Okay, so that's a good thing. So,
About to make me a liar.
yeah, you would have felt real smart at the end, wouldn't you?
So freaking smart.
So, John Kelly, one of them drivers, had a little bit of trouble the last few weeks, but always seems to lead a lap no matter what happens. Even if he stays under caution deleted, he gets a lap led. So you never know.
Man right there.
Tyler Cox up to second. Landon Lacey currently third. William Krusko right now on the point right now, sitting first. Adam Meyer fourth. Mike Bruno. And also, I want to go ahead and ask you as well, Hal, since we talked about this a minute ago. Joe Burchett is in the chase. Tyler Cox in the chase. Derek Pemberton is in the chase. Mike Bruno is in the chase. Kyle Charpentier also in it, and Robert Land is in it. Now, Robert Land and Kyle Charpentier are not going to be here tonight because they had other stuff they had to go do, so they wasn't making tonight. They will be here next week and on forward, 2 weeks because we're off next week. Who gets eliminated from all them 6 that I just mentioned? You got to eliminate 2 of them. Who will not make it to the final round at Homestead?
It's a tough one. There are a lot of good drivers there. Man, I could see, I don't want to say it, but maybe Tyler.
See, that's who I picked.
You know?
That's who I picked.
Because if he doesn't make it through the end, I mean, that'll be the end of it anyways.
Yeah.
So.
Who else do you think? One more person.
You know, if Tyler did or didn't go up, maybe. Yeah, For some odd reason, I got Mike Bruno on the top of my head.
Ooh, that's a big one. That would be huge if he didn't make it.
Yeah.
That would be.
I would only say, I think it would only if luck just happened to be not on his side.
You know, the thing is, like, the thing that kind of, I'm trying to look at who our average best finishes are.
Yeah, that's where it gets tough, because a lot of those guys are average and top,
Right.
and usually only drop out because of a collision or something that happens that they just end up getting caught up in.
Now, Delaney, as well as this, somebody that's not had a lot of luck on their side recently is Joe Burchett, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't think he'll be eliminated. That would be a shock to everybody, especially going into like Bristol, where he can do good. A lot of people's looking at Derek right now, and I think Derek is the underdog. Like, straight up, I'm not going to lie, I think he really is the underdog. But I think lately he's been getting so much better, it really does help him to be the underdog. We'll see.
I'll definitely second that. As far as Derek Pemberton goes, he's made some serious improvements over
Yeah.
the last few weeks.
I agree.
Even the weeks I weren't here for, I watched, and been crazy.
All right, guys, we're going to take our first break and get qualifying out of the way. We still got 4 minutes left. If anything changes, we'll be right back and let you know.
You critics don't define our honor. You try to shame us for doing our job. You teach children to fear us, crowds to attack us, and good people to doubt us. But we will never back down from our sworn duty to uphold the Constitution of the United States of America. We wake up every day, put on our badge, strap a gun to our hips, kiss our families goodbye, and put our lives between the law-abiding and any criminal who threatens their rights. We serve people of every color and creed, men, women, and children in violent, dangerous neighborhoods, because they have the same right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness as CEOs, movie stars, and the political elite. We are Americans, and we are the American police officer. We stand with the National Rifle Association of America, and the NRA stands with us. Together, we're freedom's safest place.
How do you stop a terrorist from waking
And the other three will get a little bit of a jump at the start. Benjamin Nelson will not jump.
Back here at Texas Motor Speedway, about to get to NRA 120 underway. Real fast, I want to bring in, this will be funny, a driver in the number 24 car, Landon Lacey. You can see him right there on your screen. We'll pull him in real fast and get an interview with him once I figure out what I am at. Hey, Landon, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy.
Can't believe you actually accepted my interview request. Last night, we raced Charlotte late afternoon in the Xfinity car for the Go Fast Racing League. Tonight, we're here at Texas. Similar track, you think? Similar conditions?
It's one of Charlotte's sister tracks. It doesn't quite have as much banking as Charlotte does, but it kind of runs the same. I mean, you're diving off into the corner from the high side and then wanting to run it back out to the wall just like you do at Charlotte. So they're kind of similar, which is kind of why I like this track.
We see you up front almost all the time whenever we broadcast a race with you. Most of the time you're up front, especially on mile and a halves. Is there something about mile and a halves that just fit in, to your type of racing?
I guess. I came in here, I got late into practice. I only ran 5 laps of practice. And heck, I ran 0.2 faster in qualifying than I did in practice. So I guess I just kind of have a knack for mile and a halves.
All right, man. You're actually one of the picks. Nobody picked you. I don't want to jinx you by doing that. But I expect you to be up front. So get up there and see what you can do. We'll be watching. Try to get an interview here or two with you throughout the race.
Yes, sir. I'll try my best.
All right, man. Good luck. That was Landon Lacey. As the grid's starting now, we'll get a look here at our grid. William Kruska will start on the pole here tonight. Great run by that 88 car. Tyler Cox will start second. Right behind him, it is Landon Lacey in that 24 car starting alongside Mike Bruno. Adam Meyer starting back in 5th place. And Joe Burchett did move up in practice or qualifying a little bit up to 6th place starting row number 3 in that SwampDust.com Toyota. Row number 4, we got David Phillips, another good pick that may get a win here tonight. And a newcomer in the 2 car, Michael Trevathian. I believe that's how you say his last name. Trevathian, I'm sorry. Jesse Gavey will start in row number 5 and 9 alongside teammate of AC Motorsports, Derek Pemberton, who starts in 10th. So a good run there for Derek so far. Up in the 6th place, Elliott Butler making his debut here tonight in that 6 car. Keep your eye on him. I'm telling you, he's a very good driver and will adjust to this track as it goes, if he can keep his nose clean. David Clark from Simple Man Game Calls, SimpleManCalls.com, will be starting in 12th. Starting 13th, Kenton Crossland and James Hebb will start in row number 7. 2 good teammates. Well, I got teammates from Wolfpack Motorsports. Row number 8, Brian Long, Curtis Martin. Evolution driver Brian Long and Wolfpack driver Curtis Martin. Craig Learman and John Kelly round out the field here tonight. That is a good looking field, guys. Like, honestly. 18 cars making a start, I believe? Is that what I said? Anybody?
Yeah, I think 18.
That's what I thought. That's a good field, honestly. Not bad at all.
Yeah.
So it's about what you want in a field when it comes to a league race. Hopefully, let's just be honest. Go Fast race last night was insane.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody got lapped. I hope it don't return to that kind of race. But honestly, with the track temp the way it is, and it is a Texas and late afternoon, you just never know. Although, my personal opinion, Go Fast was a great race, to be honest. So
It was very good.
it was. So we are rolling here. William Kruska got his first pole of the season here tonight. Winning this driver right behind, we'll be starting right beside him, Tyler Cox. Already won 5 races this season, looking to put 6 in the bag now. Going to be tough. He's going to have his hands full of Landon Lacey on that bottom side. So a little bit about it. Do you expect the groove to move up, Jack, during this race at all? Will we see anybody try to run that high line?
Well, I know on the NIS cars, the Gen 6 cars, it moves up a little bit because of all the rubber getting placed down, but I don't know in the Xfinity. I'm not really an Xfinity guy.
It's going to be interesting because this race actually did start off with 15 or 20% rubber already laid down, so there is a little bit of marbles on this track already. Wheel spin could be an issue, so we'll see.
Yeah.
But here we go. Get ready to come. The pace car about to drop off here in a minute. Delaney, you're going to do the honors and bring us to the green flag if you don't mind. Scream it, Delaney. Just let it rip.
Race car is off, and here's the green.
That wasn't exciting, Delaney.
I'm not an exciting person.
That is true. You're an exciting person. A 2x2 all the way throughout the field right now, 9 rows deep. Tyler Cox going up on that high line. You can see the marbles flying off. He's going to get a good run here on the outside of the 24 of Landon Lacey. Got to be careful here as they are tightly packed in. And the 19 already starting to make a move as well. That is David Phillips. Running alongside Jesse Gavey. Let me ask you a question. How big of an issue can this apron be if they touch an apron here going this speed?
And the aprons can always be a problem. Oh, look at that.
Big
Alright,
Rat.
actually,
Big Rat.
Mike
Mike Bruno
Bruno's
goes
out.
around. Yeah, Mike Bruno goes around.
Dylan Phillips.
Wow, David Phillips goes around as well. Mike don't actually have any damage, don't look like. He got a little bit of left front damage. What happened
The
here?
rear damage? It looked like he got hit from the rear.
That's what I
Yeah,
thought.
Dylan Phillips had like his back end.
Net code.
Yeah, that was netcode.
Yep. Definitely net code there. For people out there that don't know what net code is, that is just something that happens from iRacing. I don't know, to be honest. It's like an imaginary car that's there and it's not actually there. So, first,
Yeah, it's like something with the Hicks is on the car.
that's weird. I don't know. It's kind of strange.
I'm watching it through Mike Bruno here for an instant replay. Yeah, that was definitely not net code. There was no contact between him and the. That's gonna be disappointing to Mike Bruno, but
Yeah, I agree. He'll be all right. The good news is they do have one fast repair. I don't know if he's going to use his fast repair with the damage he actually did get. I'm trying to look to see how much damage he got. He does got a little bit left front damage. His wing actually looks fine. Jack, I don't think that's going to hurt him too much, do you?
No, not very much actually. I don't think it hurt them all.
No, it don't look like it's that bad. The fender's a little bit bent, and he is going to pit to go ahead with David Phillips and go ahead and get that taken care of. Everybody coming down pit road, or most of the people coming down pit road. I think 5 cars, it looks like. Joe Burchett coming down pit road. Kind of strange to see some guys coming down. Joe, especially. I was surprised to see him come down.
He's probably just testing some things out. See.
That is true. So we're going to sit here and watch the race off pit road. John Kelly actually exited pit road. Did he stop? Okay, yeah, he's actually 4 laps down. I think he actually disconnected and came back in. Or missed the start or something.
Connected after the green flag came out, I think.
The 06, Curtis Martin. The 08, Brian Long coming out together. Here comes the 19. David Phillips gets 17 seconds done, so not much there. Mike Bruno's still on pit road, so we're not going to keep an eye on this too long. Joe Burchett also on pit road. Did Joe Joe must have had a little bit of damage, didn't he?
I'll go back and check that for you.
Because he was on pit road for, yeah, he's got a little bit of left front damage. Not much. He got most of it repaired, but splitter damage as well.
Yeah, he was right behind, and let me see. Contact. Yeah, he slammed the 19 car in the butt.
That's actually kind of surprising, to be honest. I did not see that. So unfortunately it happens, but it don't look like too much damage was done there. That was the first caution we've had this early in the race in about 4 races, to be honest. We haven't had one this early in a while. So it's a little bit different. I do expect the racing to get spread out, especially when these cars start tightening up. That's what you're going to see, your better racing and stuff like that. They're already semi-tight. Or, as Adam Meyer said, if you run it right, it will loosen up. So we'll just have to wait and see. Right now, your top 5. William Kruska, Tyler Cox, Landon Lacey, Adam Meyer, and Jesse Gavey. Newcomer Elliott Butler already up to 6th. Wow. That's a good. A lot of that had to do with pit stops, though. So he's already up 5 spots. Derek Pemberton up to 7th right now. And newcomer Michael Traverthian is up to 8th. So, and guys, if you're watching the chat, give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down or cuss me out or something. Don't do that, please. I got enough people already doing that.
Oh man.
Hal's like, yes, challenge accepted. And let me know if
These
the
squirrels are coming.
audio and stuff like that is good. It should be a little bit better than what we've been having, to be honest, since I messed around with some stuff and I think I figured it out. Probably not. I'll probably jinx it and it'll crash here in a minute.
Yep.
It's the way it usually works, ain't it?
Yep. For you.
Yeah. If you're in the chat, let us know who you think's going to win. Even if it's yourself.
I think something just happened between Derek and Jesse. I don't know what happened.
That's weird.
He said he just took his foot off the brake and it just went. No idea what that even meant.
I'm gonna go back and watch
It
that.
could have been Curtis. I know his nose have been acting up.
Yeah.
That is true, yeah. Alright, so we're about to go back racing.
Oh yeah, he just bumped Jesse.
Well, hopefully it won't be any more netcode problems.
Yeah, man, in 2017 you wouldn't think they'd have that big of an issue with netcode, but they do. It's part of it, I guess. I think you got to accept that too. Pace cars in. We're back green for the NRA 120. Landon Lacey with a good run there, alongside Tyler Cox. That is for second place. You know.
Always jumping in immediately.
Oh, Landon's going to slide up. No, he's going to put the block a little bit on the 18. That's going to allow Jesse Gavey to get underneath his teammate. One thing about this, honestly, if it's me, I'm just going to fall back a little bit.
Yeah.
Big race back here behind him. I believe we got 3 wide, look like. No, good group back here. The 42, the 06, the 97, and the 08. All side by side right in front of the 99 of Mike Bruno and Kenton Crossland. Derek Pemberton is blinking.
Yep.
Yeah.
Keep it on now. Oh, wreck. 99 around. 06 also involved. Joe Burchett involved. And the 19's upside down. Caution will fly once again. Oh, my.
Is we're going to be doing how many cautions we think we're going to have in the race?
Well, we're not going to have no cars left. They keep racing like this. Watching to see what happens. You know what? Mike Bruno, let me look here.
It was pretty hard to call.
97 came down. Joe and Mike had a little bit of contact there.
I can't. That looked like netcode, then they went into
It
each other.
does, yeah, I agree.
I'm gonna tell them real fast.
Yeah, just don't give nobody a penalty. I mean, the 99's already towards the back. Now the 97's in the back as well, but that's what it looked like to me.
I don't like I should talking.
You can change channel, Jack, if you need to race control.
Okay.
That way.
That was netcode again, guys. No penalties.
And for people, like I said, if people don't understand.
I just watched the replay and it was netcode.
Just so everybody understands what netcode is. It is like, I don't know what is the best way to explain it? Like an imaginary box around the car. It makes it look a little bit bigger than what it actually is. Like a hit box.
I would put it like this. So let's say the server is projecting this kind of information, like maybe the hitbox for this person's car is here, but visually it's further back because the information isn't being processed quick enough. So when both hitboxes collide, it doesn't look like it, but even though the car's actually physically there, it doesn't look like it.
And what's weird about it, that's the second time. So it was on Mike Bruno, who that is the second contact he's been involved in with netcode. We can't penalize somebody for a netcode. You know what I mean? We can't. We're not going to.
And this time it was with Joe Burchett.
Wow.
That's weird.
So we're eventually going to get some laps in here. Meanwhile, we'll wait and see if anybody comes down pit road. I don't think so. Not that early. David Phillips went for a ride. He actually flipped. I thought he would. I mean, he would have had a good run, I believe, as well. We're going to have one more lap around, so we're going to take a break and be right back.
You critics don't define our honor. You try.
What's up with this?
You know the threat is real. You sit in meetings with advisors and operatives who tell you there could be Islamic sleeper cells in every major American community. You know the southern border is a welcome mat for terrorists to enter our towns and neighborhoods at will. You know about their plots to kill us in our shopping malls, our sports stadiums, and our office buildings. You won your office by talking like a champion of freedom. Now it's time to act like one. Pass a national right to carry law that guarantees my constitutional right to defend myself, my family, and my fellow Americans anywhere inside our borders. And make sure the enemies of freedom know the power of freedom. No law-abiding American should be forced to face evil with empty hands. I'm the National Rifle Association of America, and I'm freedom's safest place.
You critics don't define our honor. You try to shame us for doing our job. You teach children to fear us, crowds to attack us, and good people to doubt us. But we will never back down from our sworn duty to uphold the Constitution of the United States of America. We wake up every day, put on our badge, strap a gun to our hips, kiss our families goodbye, and put our lives between the law-abiding and any criminal who threatens their rights. We serve people of every color and creed, men, women, and children in violent, dangerous neighborhoods, because they have the same right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness as CEOs, movie stars, and the political elite. We are Americans, and we are the American police officer. We stand with the National Rifle Association of America, and the NRA stands with us. Together, we're freedom's.
Back here at Texas Motor Speedway, about to get the third green flag underway. Net code problems all around and out so far. As pace car about to pull in, there it goes. We're back racing here as the 88 of William Krusker continues lead. Landon Lacey trying to hold on tight to him, not going to be able to do it. A little bit further back, Tyler Cox battling to hold into that 6th spot. Now here comes the 6 of Elliott Butler underneath the 18. Tyler's struggling a little bit on that high side. I think that high side is not a way you want or where you want to be. It's like Daytona right now. You continue to drop out.
Yeah.
Here comes the 18, trying to put a pass on that 6 car of Butler. Newcomer, the lead.
Jackson to be dropping to the back because he's blinking.
10-4. So that was, if people wonder, Jack, that is broadcasting.
Yeah, this is into the wall.
Oh, 24's in the wall. This could be bad. There was another net code right there with the 08 or the 6, yeah. With the Landon held it up against the wall, but yeah, when the he's in the wall hard. But yeah, he when the 6 came around him, never made contact with him. And actually, I seen sparks fly off the car, but they never made contact. I don't know if the 6 got any damage. It don't look like he does.
Yeah, it looks like he missed his mark when trying to bring it down.
This setup's hot, and we mentioned it. This is not an easier setup. A lot of people, Hal, Delaney, a lot of people was complaining that the setups are a little bit too easy to drive. Sometimes you don't have to work the car. You're going to have to work the car on this race. It's that simple. You're not going to be able to win this race very simple. Whoever wins this race is somebody that knows how to really, you got to hit your mark every time, just like Hal just mentioned. So, especially with this setup.
Yeah, you need to know when to let off.
Yeah.
Dive it in and then get back on. And
You
stay
know,
the hell off the apron.
we look at Adam Meyer, and a lot of people's like, does he have an advantage because he built the setup? Yeah, he does. He's got a small advantage, but these guys have had 2 practices to come and practice with this setup. You know what I mean? If you don't come, that's your problem. I mean, I can't force people to come to practices, so it is what it is. But at the same time, and there's somebody else in the wall, James Hebb, hard in the wall, off turn 2. That's the same place where we seen Landon actually get in the wall. He flat spotted the side of that car pretty good. We'll see if that caused an issue. Jack, we broadcasted last night with the Go Fast guys, and it was Benjamin Nelson, who, there at the end, let's just be honest, could have came close to losing it, you know?
Yeah, very nerve-wracking.
And what I was going to ask you about that was, with these guys hitting the wall like this, and they're hitting the side of that tire as well, I don't know how iRacing projects all this stuff, but we know when they spin it does affect the tire, and it wears it out really quick. With them hitting the wall, do you think it could have an impact on that tire, and if they keep getting tighter and tighter?
There's been like a rumor going around where, like, last update that iRacing, so if you not tap the wall, but if you hit the wall hard enough, it makes your tires lose like air, like you cut them, but you don't blow your tire, you just get really tight.
You know, that's a good point, though. One thing iRacing don't have is blown tires, so they don't have that. Me personally, I don't want that. I mean, we got enough wrecks in iRacing, you know what I mean? And just to give everybody an example about pit stops, we're going to have green flag pit stops 30 to 35 laps in. That was confirmed by Adam Meyer. He done a field run and tested it. Right now, the people that have the most on their tires, actually all of our top 7 right now have 20 laps on their tires. Haven't pitted, but, you know, we have had a lot of cautions. So it's going to be like around lap 40 or give or take on it before we have to pit. As we watch Joe Burchett right now, he's actually up into the 12th spot, right behind him, Mike Bruno. Fastest out on the track last time by. Nobody's even close. William Kruska's setting away.
Wow, that's a pretty air working.
Well,
Battle for
Chris
second.
got 2 seconds up, and Jesse Gave it already taken the position from Adam Meyer, but let's see if he can hold it.
Here comes that 12 back to the inside. We'll see if Jesse races him hard here or just gives it up. Personally, I'm not going to race him too hard right now. Would you agree with that, Jesse or Jack?
Yeah, I agree with that. He already let him by once, but then he got back by,
Right.
so I don't know.
Yeah, I think I'd be a little bit, you know, cautious about working stuff. Delaney, in your mind, out of all the drivers that's out there right now, as David Clark in the wall, and he's going to pull down to the inside. He's going to spin, and this may bring out a caution.
Yep,
Caution will come out. He actually, brakes. There you go. And great drive by him. Honestly, what happened? And pulls up in front of Landon. Almost pulls up in front of Landon.
Derek had squeak.
Yeah, I think he's just going to reset. Yeah, he's going to reset back to pit road. And he actually tried to keep it down to the bottom. He pulled it to the bottom to try enough to bring the caution out, but unfortunately, it brings it out. And that number 21 car, we're watching here. Coming off turn 2, let's see what happened. Did he just get loose? Got tight, pushed in the wall, hit the wall like everybody else has, and then tries to go to the inside, tries to keep it down there and just wheel spin and stuff like that. He does have the brakes locked up right there. Ooh, that was a close call.
Oh, wrong button.
And Mike Brown here calling out Dave for coming back up the track, but I could see that he was holding his brakes.
Yeah, I agree. Alright, so here we go. It is pit stop time. Everybody should be coming down. Tyler Cox. Got to be a little bit easier than that on making that entry. Derek Pemberton going to stay out and lead a lap. He's just started to lead a lap.
There's actually 2 cars in the field that are running paint schemes made by yours truly.
I didn't make them.
Adam? Stop.
No.
He did miss it?
Adam made them? Oh, Jack made them?
Okay.
Yeah, you
No,
backed
I
up
made
into them. They're my paints. Get her done, you know?
By the way, Delaney, I meant to tell you last night, as we watched the race off pit road to 6. Wow, Elliott Butler comes off in 2nd. How about that?
Wow.
Chris Martin.
Real fast, Delaney, about last night, we was broadcasting Go Fast, and I didn't get to tell you this earlier, I forgot. At the end of the broadcast, you know how you always say, you know, you're saying. Well,
get her done.
yeah, Jack decided to take your saying last night at the end of the broadcast to make sure it was said. So.
But
That's Tyler saying. That's Tyler saying.
Help up somebody at the racetrack last
We need to
night,
get him in here just to say that one day. I need to record him saying it when we go green. And Derek blinked. He's going to go to pit road this time, though.
yeah.
Alex
James Hebb and Chris Martin are both running paint schemes that I've made.
Alex C said that the TeamSpeak is too quiet.
It is a little quiet. My TeamSpeak or which TeamSpeak? Is it mine or is it? Let me know which one you think it is. If it's my voice or is it their voice? And if it's their voice, I'll definitely turn them up because I do have a little low.
Low.
That doesn't help that I'm annoying.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Ow.
All right, so out the top 5, William Kruska's looking good right now, though. I haven't seen him make one mistake yet. Elliott Butler, he's another one that's really working his way up. He may actually have a chance at running down Kruska, but Kruska's got the fastest lap out of everybody in the field. Right now, I think it's Kruska's race to lose. I mean, even though we're super early in, we're only 25 laps in. 100 more still to go, 195 more still to go. But Kruska's looking good, and as long as he can keep his car clean, I think he'll be okay. And so far, it looks like he is doing a good job.
Yeah.
On
Did
doing
Joe
that.
take his fast repair? His car looks really
yes,
clean.
Joe did take his fast repair.
That's why he's riding in the back.
Yeah, he actually told me that whenever I talked to him a minute ago, he's going to be really cautious about where he's running because of that fast repair issue. So, with one fast repair, that's the thing. I mean, there was a race this year we didn't run no fast repairs, I don't think.
Yeah, well, last night's race had no fast repairs, so I was
and
done
honestly,
once I wrecked.
Looking at everybody's I-rating in here, there's no reason why we couldn't run no fast repairs.
Yeah.
Everybody's I-rating in here is pretty decent, you know what I mean? We got some people around 3,000, Yeah, it's way more realistic.
Mm-hmm.
And, by the way, I just want to say Tyler Cox is actually starting on the bottom side this time, so that's going to be something to watch.
Yeah. Can be start. Maybe you can get that jump like Kyle Busch did at that one
I just want to say, by the
night.
way, Derek stayed out. You remember how he stayed out to lead a lap? It did not lead his lap because he was not the leader when he crossed the finish line.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it did not lead his lap.
Yeah, he didn't stay out long enough to get the lap.
No, he didn't. And it's going to cost him that spot. So, right now, William Kruska has led every lap so far. I mean, we're only 26 laps in. So now if we really average this, guys, we can go, 30 laps from this spot is where they need to pit. Me personally, it'd be nice to go single file restarts on one of these races just to see what would happen.
Yeah, IndyCar restarts.
Yeah, it'd be fun, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
And the 08 right now, Brian Long, all in back of Adam Meyer, pace cars in. We're green flag racing once again here at
Nice
Texas.
jump.
That's
And Tyler Cox,
Tyler Cox in with him too. Jesus.
I'm not surprised by that. That bottom line,
No, not at all.
especially early on.
Yeah.
I think William Kruska learned from Tyler about the jumping on the start.
It helps him a lot. He's starting to. William is a great driver. A lot of people don't see that, man. He's not a 2600 I rating for no reason. He's a good driver to have that kind of I rating.
Got the skill, man.
Yeah. I mean, I like William a lot. He's a good guy. And for people that don't know William, he actually runs his own league.
I'm actually in that league.
Which one, IRA?
No,
I'm going to say IRA is no longer no more, but they did start a new one, I believe.
Yeah, it's like a truck and dirt
Yeah,
series. It's
yeah.
pretty cool.
Pretty neat. Everybody coming off turn 2. No damage. Everybody pretty much single file. Here goes Mike Bruno looking underneath the 2 car. Michael Sherbathian trying to take away that 7th spot right now. Does have a nose out front. Should be able to take that away. And through the tri-oval. Takes that away. Kenton Crossland also working his way up now. Kenton was really fast in practice, though.
Yeah. I think he's just playing it safe right now.
For people that don't know Kenton, he's not an oval driver.
No.
Just saying, he's really not an oval driver. Like, he don't like oval, honestly. I mean, he likes, racing it sometimes. But he's not really an oval driver. He's actually a really good road driver. But when he races oval, he does pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, honestly, he ran Go Fast and finished. He's had multiple top 5s in that league already. A little bit further back.
Got the skill to go for the kill,
Yeah, I like that, by the way.
Wow.
Curtis Martin maybe doing a little bit of damage in here, holding up James
Let's do
Head.
here. What is going on with Curtis here? Derek Pemberton looking like give him a little push.
That does actually help him. Curtis able to actually squeeze down. Oh, this could be close. The 24 right there. Yep, here comes Landon Lacey.
It's not for another net code.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't be racing too close right now.
Yeah, 31 laps. I mean, if I'm to 14 and stuff, or the 1, honestly, if any of these guys, I'm backing off, and then I'm going to let 2 of these cars race, and then I'm going to try to work my way back up.
Mm-hmm.
We got 3
Not
wide.
too much. You got 14
3 wide.
coming up.
Yeah, nope, too wide now. James Hebb in that 14 car.
James is a very good driver too.
Derek Pemberton going up to the high side.
James Hebb's got a really good head.
Oh,
You know?
you're good with those, Ryan. Oh, wow, that was close with Derek Pemberton. That caused a wreck.
3 wide
He's
once
coming
again.
on the inside.
Oh,
There he goes.
And
He saved
clips
it.
James Hebb.
Oh,
Come on, James.
what a save. Oh, nope, in the wall.
Nope.
No, it won't cause a caution. He's not going to be happy.
I wouldn't be either.
That was a little bit aggressive by Derek. You got to remember, and I'm just being honest when I say that Derek's on my team on the team, and
Net
I
code.
always said it. Was it?
Net code. Yep.
Wow.
Jeez.
But are you? If you're James Hebb, you're still mad.
Probably don't want me saying this, but that was net code.
Oh, Tyler Cox looking underneath William Kruska for the lead. I'm surprised by that, actually.
Yeah, he was at least 3 inches away from him, and just bam.
Man, this netcode is not bad at Texas.
Yeah.
Tyler Cox, William Kruska still battling up front, side by side. Kruska led that last lap. Tyler Cox has to get out of the gas. Kruska's doing a smart thing, though. Tyler's a clean racer. He really is. A lot of people don't know that he is a clean racer. Kruska's doing a smart job by holding Tyler down to give him no room to come up off the corner.
Burning up his tires, too.
Exactly. It's a great move by the 88. It's just racing move. You can see it right there, and that's what happens. I mean, now, you know, Tyler's going to get a little frustrated if he's faster. And he's liable to give Kruska a little bump and be like, hey, I'm here. You're going to have to move. You know, but I still, personally, I think Kruska is faster. But looking at the top times right now, they're really close with each other. Somebody's back in the wall. Mike Bruno in the wall again.
What's going on with Mike Bruno tonight?
I don't know. He got in the wall once again, coming out of 2. We'll take a look at the replay. Actually, you know what happened there? It wasn't netcode. He followed Jesse Gavey up and Elliot Butler. They was running nose to tail, and all 3 of them looked like they was going to hit the wall, but Mike Bruno was the only one that got it.
Oh, that aero tightness.
3 wide.
Full contact by Jesse Gavey and Brian Long.
And it
That
looks
was
like
sketchy.
that was. We'll take a more
That
close
was
look at this
really
as well.
close. Elliot Butler, Bootier getting out of
Oh, Jesse on the apron. He saved it. Wow.
Little contact, hits 2.
Oh,
That was contact. That was not netcode.
that was the 2 you said?
99 and the 2.
Okay, we'll take a look here at that. This is all kinds of crazy. You're right. There was in contact, it looks like. Just a little bit between the 2 and the 99.
It looks like the 2 let off just a little
Yeah.
bit, so he wouldn't run to the back.
Checked up more than what they thought. Now, what this is going to do, though,
Bruno didn't catch it.
this is not a good thing that they hit each other. It's really not. But what it does do, it opens up the field more.
Yeah.
You know, it spaces everything out. Then you really focus on
Cox in the wall.
Cox in the wall.
Wow.
Oh, he's still, wow.
That's something a little uncharacteristic from him, huh?
Yeah, I think he burned up his tires trying to get by.
You mentioned it, yeah.
Kruska.
You mentioned it. Because the 12's starting to work his way back up there.
Yeah.
His helmet's cool looking, by the way. Tyler Cox. It looks like his old rusty helmet. Pretty neat.
Did you make it?
No, I did not make that one.
Oh.
It's a mobile
Rusty
one.
helmet?
Yeah, it's like a rusty top helmet on Tyler Cox. Oh, he clips the wall again.
The wall again.
You know what
That
this
reminds
reminded
me
me
of
of?
getting around him soon.
It seriously reminds me of Benjamin Nelson last night.
Hearing Derek Pemberton in the wall.
I don't know. This setup is awesome.
I know what
Yeah, it's
Tyler's run for her helmet. It's the Mobile One helmet, the Tony Stewart one.
you know,
Yeah.
a lot of people's probably going to complain about the setup, but I'm going to make it, be honest, this is making great racing.
It's kind of like Darlington.
Yeah.
Hitting the wall.
I mean, they're really, I mean,
Oh,
William
leaders in
Kruska
the
in the
wall.
wall hard, too. Yeah, he got it real good there.
Adam Meyer going for a pass on Tyler.
Tyler needs to push him down a little bit.
Amaya's gonna pull out of it.
Oh.
Let him in front
Crossover.
of Tyler?
Nope.
No crossover.
I think
He's
Tyler's just
close
going to
the
let him
door
have
on
it. Yeah, I think
Wow.
Tyler.
Amaya
Be
closed the
safe.
door too.
Did any of these guys use fast repairs? You guys know?
No, none of the top 3 guys have used a fast repair.
Okay. Oh, Tyler getting close again. Wow.
they're kissing that wall. Coming. Oh, somebody else, 4th place. Elliot Butler kisses the wall with the back
Oh
end.
my gosh.
Just like you're right. It's just like Darlington watching it.
Yeah.
That is insane.
They should If I was them, just to stay out of the wall, go up to the high lane and let off a little bit more.
I agree. Just let it cruise through a little bit more.
Yeah.
Get to run out of the corner. You know, once again, Jack, I want to mention this. We talked about last night and how you can get involved, same as Delaney. Me and Jack spoke a little bit about it last night. There's a lot of shade in turn one, and it does with the dynamic track at Texas or dynamic track on iRace. It does keep that part of the track cooler. So there's actually quite a bit of grip going into one. However, it transitions to that sunlight where the track's a little bit warmer. That's something to be thinking about. You know, I mean, especially with the dynamic track, like right there is where it transitions out, and it's all sun from right there. And that could be why we're seeing some of these guys get tied up into the wall. Tyler Cox kisses the wall again, I think.
Leader kissed the wall.
That's who it was. That's who it was that kissed it. Then. Wow. I'm sorry. This is great racing right now.
If he can keep it on, he might be taking fresh from William if he keeps up.
I think he was conserving his tires, I think.
Yeah, I think Adam Myers doing a great job. I think you're right. I think he's actually saved his tires. He mentioned that in the interview.
Really?
You're going to have to save your tires. Yeah, he said you're going to have to save tires.
Oh.
He said he said the car gets actually for him. He said it gets loose if you save your tires the right way. So that's something a little bit different. We're still watching this battle for the lead right now. And we're looking back at Tyler Cox. So.
I'm diving in a little bit better. Coming on the inside of William.
He's going to get that lead. Yeah, he's going to.
Yeah, I think Kruska may let him have it here. I expect pit stops here within the next 10. Oh, no.
Absolutely not.
Wow, look at the run 88 got. Oh, no, he ain't going to be able to hold it.
There it goes.
Jack, you may be onto something right there about backing that corner up a little bit. Kruska actually had a big run through the center of the corner.
Yeah, his tires are too worn to do that.
Yeah, so he's going to give up first. Oh, he's on the apron. Will he save it?
Nice
Yeah, he'll
save.
be all right. Great run by him. And Adam Meyer and William Kruska actually know each other.
Really?
Yeah, they do. They actually was on the same team at one time.
Jeez.
They're best friends, I think, aren't they?
They're friends, but, you know, they're not on the same team no more.
Yeah, they're brothers from another mother, as far as I know. You know?
Kruska was with Evolution, and he actually left Evolution and started his own team, Suicide Prevention Motorsports.
Yeah.
So.
Jesse Gaby just let Mike Bruno by.
Okay, I actually moved Mike up to. Oh, Jesse's got a little bit of damage on that right front, huh? A lot of guys are going to be taking out fast repairs next time by.
I mean, yeah.
How about Landon? Landon's up to 8th.
Yeah, after getting all the way back there and about getting clipped by the 21.
I just want to mention Derek right now sitting in 13th. And the reason why I'm talking about Derek is that he's blown up.
What?
Yeah, Derek has blown up. He's coming up pit road smoking.
Oh, poor Derek.
Now, I don't think it's going to hurt him, though. He's got his fast repair.
Yeah.
So actually, he's short pitting. But what I was going to say, what hurts him is that the fact that
he overshot his pit.
There he goes. He did get it fixed. We're watching the change 4 tires now. The thing I was going to say though, reason why that's bad, yeah, he's 13th, but that's not exactly where you want to be for points. Yeah, Jesse's on his way. So we got guys short pitting here. I think that's more for tires. Jesse actually missed his pit. I think that's the second time he's missed that, Jack.
Yeah.
Thought so.
It's with those worn tires that are making him overshoot them.
You know, Elliott Butler right now, though, he's making an impression on a lot of these guys. Newcomer to the league, doing a great job so far in 4th place.
Yeah.
Brian Long's another one. Brian Long, I don't think his highest finish, I think, is right at 5th, so he's doing a good job so far. And Curtis Martin, another one. Both of them guys have been getting better. Curtis and Brian, they both came in the league together at New Hampshire. Both of them guys, honestly, have been getting better. Curtis is not a bad driver, though.
He is not at all.
No.
He's a very good driver.
I mean, he's got a 2000 or 2000 I rating. It's not bad.
Yeah.
Landon's not far in front of Joe Burchett. You can see that gap right there slowly closing. Joe's actually caught the back end of Landon. Mike Bruno fought along there as well. Landon's really respectful, though. He's not going to race Joe too hard, honestly. He does race certain people hard. Joe's not one of the people.
Yo, wait, should be up on the wall there.
Yeah, we just spoke about him. Man, I jinx everybody I talk about.
Don't talk about anybody.
I'm telling you.
Shut your mouth.
I'm telling you.
I know Lane is watching this stream, so we can talk about him.
Yeah. Since, he's already made it up to 6th now, so.
Yeah, it's about time for him to pick the old
William
wild.
Kruska announcing his pit.
Okay, so that's a good pit stop for him. Come earlier than the leader.
Yeah.
They're using fresh tires to help you.
They're all spread out too.
Yeah. Oh,
if their
Kruska
caution
about lost it.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
slid it in.
If a caution does come out, it's probably going to be between well, I don't know.
Oh,
Landon,
that's Kyle
Joe.
Charpentier, by the way.
Yeah.
So Kyle's got interested in this race, though. He's very interested in this race.
Yeah.
Because he needs to see who he needs to beat for next week.
Yeah.
And I don't think Kyle's done winning, though.
Yeah, I don't think.
I really don't. I don't think he's done winning.
The only reason I chose him to get out of the chase is because
For miss this race.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. And it's going to hurt him, and I think he knows that. Depending on next week, or 2 weeks at Indianapolis, it's going to be huge for a lot of people. Do you kind of compare Indianapolis to Pocono in a way? With the way some of the turns handle?
Yeah, 3 and 4. Yeah.
Okay, so, see, I compare 3 and 4 to New Hampshire.
Really?
Yeah, because it's more of a middle top, turn. But it does kind of resemble Pocono, especially in 3 and 4, or all the turns at Indianapolis. So if that's the case, the people that we should, and I'm basing it off that, how they ran at Pocono, should see up front. And I don't know if Krasinski's running. By the way, Justin, we're thinking about your friend, man. I hope he's all right, and prayers are with him, by the way, and his family. Anyway, if he's there, I think it's going to be him, Tyler Cox, and Jesse Gavey battling out again. They ran great at Pocono. But Indianapolis is still a little bit different, you know what I mean? So I think anybody can win Indianapolis, honestly. That's a tough place, though. And I'm just going to say that track is going to be hot.
And Curtis is announcing his pit.
Good call on that. Adam Meyer's still out right now, so.
Tyler Cox still out. Tyler into the wall, though. Just now.
I think Tyler should get close to pitting.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I believe I'd go ahead and use
definitely.
that fast repair.
Oh, 08 was in the
Adam Meyer's still staying out.
Tyler's
How
staying
many
out
more
as well.
laps these guys are going to put on their tires before they pit?
Joe right here racing the 88 William Kruska. Remember, Kruska has fresher tires. So that is not a
previous
position.
lap is a 33.91. Tyler's a 31.149. What a difference.
Yeah, so, and just to let you know about the fresh tires, Kruska, who's on fresh tires, his last lap was a 29.5. Same as Jesse. So they're getting faster.
That's hot.
Exactly. So
hot.
them pitting early is going to help. It really will help.
Landon pitting this time.
Me personally, and good calling it, Delaney. Me personally, I think William made the right call by pitting early.
Yeah.
He will get the
Absolutely.
lead. He will take the lead away from Adam Meyer once Meyer hits pit road. I guarantee it.
When I'm watching William, he's kind of pushing his car a little harder. I don't know if he thinks he's not going to.
Here comes 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he's going to be able to hang on to his tires to take that lead back.
Yeah.
Yeah, now, the thing is, I mean, Kruska, is going to have way older tires when Meyer comes out of pit road. And why is... Oh, I thought Adam was really off the... I thought he was really off the pace, but he's not. Elliott Butler's another one that hadn't pitted. Joe Burchett hasn't pitted. Joe's actually got 2 more fresher lap tires, though, than the rest of these guys. And this is actually a battle for position. This is a battle for second. Joe Burchett going underneath Elliott. No, that was Jesse. Never mind, I lied.
Elliott Butler's pitting.
Yeah.
Okay, Elliott Butler coming
Elliott Butler going in.
Joe Burchett may come down pit road. Yes, he's coming down as well. We'll watch this pit as he comes down. Locks up his tires a little bit. He's got to be careful.
Goes in.
Joe's an excellent racer, though.
He's awesome, man.
Yeah, I mean, that guy can literally drive anything you put him in.
Indy car.
Yeah, absolutely. Joe's pretty badass.
Yeah, great win for Joe the other night, by the way, on the Indy 500.
Yeah, man, I missed it.
Yeah, he led 130 laps. I mean, he dominated it. Great
domination.
Run by that car.
From the pole.
From the pole,
William
yeah.
Kruska is up second.
Adam Meyer on pit road.
Yep, here we go.
So we'll see.
William Kruska's on the turn 2 into the backstretch now.
And Meyer is not in his box yet. He's still not in it. He's in his box now.
William Kruska is in turn 3.
He's going to take the lead
Transitioning
away.
to 4. Yep, he's got it.
Yeah, he'll definitely take the lead away, but the question is going to be of how much, tire wear.
Yeah.
Yeah. And on top of that,
what a stop by Adam Meyer, 12.8.
Jeez.
Wow.
What is he paying them?
Good Lord.
Easy Gonzalez.
Good Lord. That is the fastest pit stop so far of the race. 12.9 is
man,
next with Mike
that's
Bruno.
one of the fastest things I've ever.
Me too.
seen.
Nobody else is in 12 besides Mike Bruno. He's hit a 12.9.
Jeez.
So, Jesse up to second, Mike Bruno up to third, Tyler Cox, and now Adam Myers. See, that's the difference, though. Adam Myers is going to have to pass all these guys. Tyler Cox only has 2 laps on his tires, but he pitted 2 laps before Adam Meyer. It helps him. It really does. I don't think it's going to hurt Tyler, honestly.
Oh, we did see Tyler burn up his tires real hard.
That is true. And Adam Meyer's
so,
car came on strong at the end, so you may have a point on that one.
And Adam Meyer has really been able to prolong those tires. So I can really see Adam Meyer getting his butt back up there.
All right, guys, what we're going to do, by the way, Derek Pemberton, I think he's out of the race.
Really?
Yeah, he is on
he's
pit road.
blinking really bad on road.
Yeah, he's on pit road right now still. Been there for 2 minutes, 44 seconds.
Kenton
All right, guys.
Crossland just disconnected.
Who did?
Kenton Crossland.
Okay. Good catch. Something must have happened to him. That was surprising. All right, well, guys, we'll step away. We'll be right back.
You critics don't define our honor. You try to shame us for doing our job. You teach children to fear us, crowds to attack us, and good people to doubt us. But we will never back down from our sworn duty to uphold the Constitution of the United States of America. We wake up every day, put on our badge, strap a gun to our hips, kiss our families goodbye, and put our lives between the law-abiding and any criminal who threatens their rights. We serve people of every color and creed, men, women, and children in violent, dangerous neighborhoods, because they have the same right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness as CEOs, movie stars, and the political elite. We are Americans, and we are the American police officer. We stand with the National Rifle Association of America, and the NRA stands with us. Together, we're freedom's safest place.
You know the threat is real. You sit in meetings with advisors and operatives who tell you there could be Islamic sleeper cells in every major American community. You know the southern border is a welcome mat for terrorists to enter our towns and neighborhoods at will. You know about their plots to kill us in our shopping malls, our sports stadiums, and our office buildings. You won your office by talking like a champion of freedom. Now it's time to act like one. Pass a national right to carry law that guarantees my constitutional right to defend myself, my family, and my fellow Americans anywhere inside our borders. And make sure the enemies of freedom know the power of freedom. No law-abiding American should be forced to face evil with empty hands. I'm the National Rifle Association of America, and I'm freedom's safest place.
You did it. I can't believe you actually did that.
Wow. I'm going to have to get out my fidget spinner.
We're back here at Texas Motor Speedway. Tyler Cox up to second now. Adam Myers starting to work his way up, by the way, now up to third. We're sitting here talking. We think there's only 2 guys that can make it the rest of the way. Maybe with the exception of Joe Burchett, by the way. We know he can make it all the way on one more stop. And Lando Lacey. Some of these guys cannot make it all the way. We're sitting here talking about William Kruska. If he has to pit before lap 90, preferably around lap 85, he's going to have to pit one more time. And that can hurt him. Because we do know that Adam Meyer, if he can hold on to his tires for another 15 laps, it's going to be good enough to make it to the end. That's something to definitely keep an eye out on. I did speak to Jesse a minute ago whenever we was away, and we was talking a little bit about, the setup. He said the setup actually is really loose on long run. He said it is not tight. He said it's extremely loose. He said it does loosen up. He said he's got to be real careful and not burning up the right front. So he's worried about the whole entire right side of the car right now, the right rear end, the right front.
Probably doesn't help when you hit the wall either.
Yeah, exactly.
That explains Tyler going up into the wall.
So far, man, I'm going to give somebody a shout out right now on the broadcast. Mike Bruno, up to 4th right now, doing a great job. He's one of them people that may not be able to make it though, man. He's on 22 laps. He can only go to 30.
Adam Meyer's going to pass Tyler Cox.
And see, but this is what William Kruska wants.
Yeah.
He wants these 2 to battle. I look for Tyler probably just to let him have it, honestly. He knows Myers faster.
Yep, he will.
Yeah, he's giving you a little bit of room there, so good job. Oh, and I say that, and Tyler's trying to cross him back over. Nope, never mind.
Bump draft.
Yeah, he's just going to draft off for him. Sit back there for a little bit. If I was smart, I would probably hang behind Adam until the end.
Yeah, I agree.
I'd just use his draft to, keep up and just stay there.
I think if, you want to pit maybe a lap before Adam does, though.
Not only that, you also save fuel, you save on your tires. I mean...
Yeah, that's true.
This is 120 laps, right?
120 laps. We're down to almost 30 to go. We got 40 to go right here. Well, 43 to go right now.
Yeah, it's only half of 240.
Yeah. So I just don't know. Right now, I think it's anybody's race. I mean, I don't want to sit here and say Williams got a chance to throw in this race, but to be honest, with the pit stop thing, that's where it's going to be the big issue.
Yeah, and there's also a very big chance that somebody can mess up their pit stop, too.
Yeah. We seen David Phillips do it. Remember that, Delaney?
Oh, yeah.
We watched him do it at Charlotte, I think it was. Or not Charlotte, where was it? Was it Charlotte? Maybe it was Charlotte. No, I can't remember. Anyway, he lost it coming onto pit road. Kentucky. That's where it was.
My favorite track.
Yeah, it was Kentucky. He lost it coming on pit road. They hit and I think it was Tyler Cox that actually won. But he was the only guy that actually could have caught Tyler Cox and was faster the entire race. But he had a mishap on coming to pit road and spun coming on pit road.
Wow.
And it cost him the entire race. Now the thing is though, these laps, okay, last time by Adam Meyer ran a 30-second flat. This time by he ran a 29.995. Good Lord, that's quick. So he is right around 5/10 faster than Kruska, but Kruska's doing a good job on staying out front, though. But, man, I just don't know if Kruska can make it. Honestly, if he can make it to lap 35, with 35 to go, if he can make it to lap 85, he'll be okay.
Yeah.
Right now, the longest person out there on tires is Jesse Gavey. He's got 32 laps on his tires. That's right at that border, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So,
are you dying over there, Hal?
I got to tell you a funny story, by the way. For people that don't watch Hal's broadcast, check him out at Sinister Gaming BC, and we'll get everybody's thing here in just a few seconds as well. Anyway, he's got a pet pigeon, and the pigeon's name is Nugget. Anyway, and the reason why I'm telling this is mainly for Delaney and Jack, because y'all kind of already know that. He yelled at his pigeon earlier and said, "Nobody likes you. You have no friends." Yeah.
But yeah, you talk to him.
Yeah, he talks to him all the time.
Oh, somebody's.
Yeah, somebody
blowing
blew
in the
up.
back. That is.
Is that
Brian
Elliot
Long.
Butler? Oh, Brian
That's
Long.
Brian
Oh,
Long.
man, what happened? Let's see if we can see what happened to him.
Just
He was
spun out
running
corner
good,
two.
too. Yep, you know what that looks like? Same thing that happened to David Clark.
Wow.
I'm surprised the
the
caution
wall.
didn't get thrown.
Yeah, I don't know. That should have came out.
Yeah. That's really surprising.
I think it's because he landed in the right direction and then just started going again.
Yeah.
Maybe he didn't sit too long enough for the game's algorithm to freaking throw the caution. That's gonna be bad on Brian. That sucks. You gotta be really careful coming out of there. Getting on the gas a little too early or whatnot.
Yeah.
So, just to let you know, Jesse Gaby, I believe, did come down pit road. He did.
1 lap down.
So, the thing is, will he have enough to make it? I think 35, man. I don't know. That's 35 more laps you got to go.
Yeah,
Check
we
it.
got 7 laps before we hit the 90 mark anyways, so... Or 6 laps,
Yeah.
since I can't do math.
I don't know if anybody's been 35 laps on a set of tires.
William Kruska,
Nope.
by the way, is just under a second in front of Adam.
Now, he's got a chance, though. If Kruska may be able to hold it, if he can hold on for 2 more laps, he's going to be good. He'll be good to the end. Actually, you know what? I think if he can make it 1 more lap, he'll be okay.
William is coming in now, just announced.
Yeah. He's going to have to save, though, some, I think.
There he is.
Pemberton. is-
Pemberlin?
Okay, don't judge me. He's 10 laps down and he's blinking on the track a little bit.
Oh, Kruska almost saved it, or almost lost it. Great job by him by saving it.
Almost saved it.
Yeah, almost saved it. I'll get it, I promise. So
Hopefully.
that will turn over the lead to Adam Meyer right now. Tyler Cox, Mike Bruno. You know, honestly, I think Kruska may be okay to make it the rest of the way.
Yeah.
I'm waiting to see when Mike Bruno comes in. If he can make it 1 more lap, he'll be able to make it on the rest of the way too, I think. He's going to bring it in as well.
Adam Meyer's going to stay out for
Wow,
another
he
lap or
really
two.
pushed it. Oh, slow down there,
Cox
Mike.
also stayed out.
I don't know if Mike got caught speeding, but that's about as close as you could get. See, I think Adam's going to stay out at least another 3 more laps.
Wow.
Honestly, because he's only on 27 lap tires right now. We've seen most people stay out for 34 laps, is what we're seeing.
I bet I don't know. I bet he's praying for a caution right now.
Like, yeah, I would go ahead and come in.
Yeah.
I think you got enough to make it to the end. Now, if you pit now, you got enough to make it.
Yeah.
So Mike Bruno's definitely going to make it to the end. I think the biggest issue, honestly, is going to be Jesse Gaby if he can make it. I think everybody else is going to be good when they pit. And Kruska's right there as well. He may, and Brian Long. Well, Brian Long was out, I believe. No, he's back out on the track, by the way. Yep. Yeah,
But
he
he
took.
is
Yeah,
2
he
laps
took his
down.
fast repair. Yeah, that was good for him. You know, really, even if I'm Tyler Cox, I would go ahead and pit personally.
Yeah.
Derek just announced his pit. No,
Yeah,
like
he's
that is
10
for
laps
him
down.
anyways.
Yeah. There's only 6 people in the lead lap.
Yeah, and it's going to change.
Yeah.
You know, once the leader does pit, we know it'll
I
change.
wonder if Tyler is going to pit in with Adam.
See, I understand what Adam's doing. I really do. He wants to make sure he's good. But the thing I'm worried about is he's giving up so much time now to Kruska.
Yeah.
We'll wait and
This is setting
see.
in now.
We'll wait and see when Kruska actually does put down at the line right here. Last time Kruska put down, he's got a little bit of damage, by the way, still. Is that from earlier, or is that
Yeah,
fresh
probably.
damage?
Yeah.
Adam Meyer pitting in.
time.
See, now I think that's a good call to go ahead and pit now. Honestly, for him, I do.
What's Tyler gonna do? Tyler's
Uh,
gonna pit in too. Tyler's gonna pit in.
Yep, Tyler's coming in. I called that one.
let's see. Joe Burchett's still out there. See, if I'm Joe, I'm going to go ahead and pit as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is. He would be giving up too much time if he didn't come in. Elliot Butler, I would expect him to come in as well. All this is going to cycle back through to William Kruska. John Kelly, by the way, getting out of the way. It was a smart move by him.
Good clean racer.
You know what, though? I don't think William Kruska is going to take the lead.
Really?
No, I don't.
He was
Because
down a lap.
Adam Meyer, yeah.
I don't know.
I don't think he's going to have time to catch him.
Yeah.
Going on the front stretch now, getting his lap back.
He's going to catch him, but not by much.
Yeah, but his
Adam
tires
Meyer's coming out now.
Yeah, so Kruska does have the lead. Elliott Butler's still out on track.
Just behind.
Now, see, here's what.
Just announced his pit.
Here's what's good though. Right now, Williams' best friend is what's in front of him. Lap cars.
Yeah.
That is huge for him because he's going to force Adam to pass all them. Now, who gets to him faster though? That's going to be the question.
William got held up by Derek
Yeah,
Hemmer
he
To
did.
be honest, though, Williams burning off his tires faster than Adam is. So
Exactly. And,
I don't know if he's going to be able to hold him off until the end with 29 laps remaining.
I don't know if he'll be able to hold him off either, to be honest. He's got a straightaway lead on him. But that's going to close really fast, to be honest. The 14 right here of James Hebb, he's going to go to the high side. But see, now, Kruska's going to have to pass all these cars, too. You know? I mean, it really depends on who could get through them faster and stuff like that. I mean, anything could happen.
Yeah, as a lap car, do you have to let him by or no?
You don't have to right now. I mean, it's recommended.
Yeah.
You know, but honestly, you're not allowed to block.
Yeah.
But, you know, if you're still racing for a position, because we don't know, the 14 could be out there. I don't think none of those actually racing for a position.
But if you're like teammates that are just
exactly.
racing.
Derek's blinking hard.
Yes,
Jack, keep an eye on
Like
that.
it's
Yeah, I am.
morning, though.
I don't. Let's see. Is there another car behind him? We'll see.
it's a while. James Hebb.
Yeah.
So right now, Kruska has a lead of 3.5 seconds. We'll be watching this lead to see if it closes. You can see your top 5 right here on your screen.
William is getting a little concerned. I heard him talking over the radio about pitting.
Yeah, I don't know if he's going to have enough gas. Like, honestly, that's what I wondered. With him making that early pit stop, let's see, he's on lap 9 right now of this run. You can go at least 34, 35 laps. So if you 15 more laps, yeah, he's about 3 laps short, I think. Honestly.
Yeah, I think he realized I don't think he has enough fuel to go to the end.
He's going to have to save. But, I mean, honestly, if it's me, I don't think you could save. Not when you're in the lead. You have nothing to lose. You're not in the chase. I mean, just go ahead and try and see what happens. What's the worst that can happen? You run out? I mean, yeah, you're going to lose the lead and you're not going to win. But what if something happens, a caution comes out?
Yeah, if the caution does come out.
It changes everything.
Yeah, it does. Really, honestly, it comes down to whoever gets the hell out of the pit
whoever
box
the
first.
fastest is, exactly. And honestly, with Kruska having that first pit box, I think it would be him. I don't think there's anybody close to him that could beat him with having the first pit stop.
I see how close Tyler and Adam are, so I think it's gonna be a really good battle.
Yeah, them two right there. I mean, they're slowly. Man, I just want to give a update real fast. I think Kruska is saving a little bit. 5 tenths right now, and that's actually closing. 6 tenths down the last 2 laps has been closed on Kruska.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he's gonna be able to hold it. But I'm gonna be honest. Here's who I'm really surprised with. Not really surprised, but he hasn't had a great run. Honestly, it's Jesse Gaby.
Yeah.
4th right now.
Cox hugging up. Hugging up to Adam here. Oh, he just announced that he's not going to battle with him, so.
But Jesse can't make it to the end. He's got 17 laps on his tires. Yeah, he's got 17 laps. There's no way. He would have to go another 20 more laps. That would put him at 40, or a little under 40. I don't know. If he could save.
17, that would put him at 39, yeah.
I don't know. I don't think you could do it. Honestly, 39, you'd have to save at least 5 laps of gas. Yeah, I don't know if you could do that. So we're watching the battle right now for 2nd. Adam Meyer, Tyler Cox. Landon Lacey running 4th right now. Landon may be in a good position for a top 3, honestly. If something happens with him, can't make it. And I just want to give everybody an update. There's 5 laps different between the tires that Kruska has to Adam Meyer and Tyler. Kruska's in the wall. Yep, that has really shortened. He may
drop there. Adam's already catching up, nearly 1 second behind.
Yeah, see, I don't think he's gonna be able to hold a 12 off.
Wow, that was close.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be able to hold. Honestly, now with that damage and the tires, I don't think he can hold it off now.
I heard him calling off Curtis.
Curtis. Yeah, Curtis dove to his inside and bumped him in the corner.
Really? That's something to watch out and look at here. See what happened here if we can find this.
I don't think that was a very smart move on Curtis right there.
There we go.
No, he actually did, Curtis did just say something about William not moving and then bumped him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand that completely.
But he's the leader.
But he's the leader with 20 laps to go.
Yeah, you could have just cost him his
entire race. Curtis right now is in 9th place with no chance of winning a lap down.
As a matter of fact, Curtis was down a lap.
Yeah.
And that's what helped him regain his lap back.
It's just one of the things. We don't have stages here. You know what I mean? To me, you shouldn't have done that.
No.
Personally, I think that was not smart, honestly.
I don't think so either. I think that was really bad sportsmanship on Kurt.
Yeah, I completely agree. I don't like that. And I like Curtis, so I'm not saying nothing bad about him. But I think once he understands what we're saying, you know what I mean, he'll rethink about trying something like that again. Because you got to think, you're going to race with this guy again.
Yeah.
You know, what if Curtis is in the lead?
Yeah.
You know, and
William need to get by at some point.
Tyler's actually racing hard right now against Adam Meyer.
Wow. Landon Lacey's up to 4th.
Yeah.
17 laps to go.
Now William can actually hold on to 3rd right now. He's got about 8 seconds between him and Kruska, Kruska and Landon. So we'll see, but like I said, I think Kruska's still going to have to pit. Landon's another one.
That little mishap Kruska had might have saved him some fuel, so.
That is true. This is a good battle for the lead. Here comes Tyler Cox to the inside of Adam Meyer.
Oh, this is going to be a good race.
Oh, what's going to happen here? I got Curtis up in the front there.
Tyler may take this away. He will.
Yeah, Adam will let him by.
Yep.
That was a smart move there by Adam.
Yeah.
Really smart move. Tyler, by the way, if I'm not mistaken, hadn't Tyler won the last 2 in a row? Or did David Phillips win the last one?
David Phillips won the last one.
Okay, that's what I thought. But Tyler looking to try to get 6 wins on the season. Wow. Season 1 champion. Tyler.
He wants everything, man. Tyler wants everything.
Ever since Sonoma.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, though. He actually was not that great until after Sonoma.
Yeah, I think he matured a little bit after Sonoma and just knew what he had to do, and he's doing it.
Not entirely the smartest idea running a Trojan car, but
guys are still running pretty close times here.
They are.
28.51, 28.54.
Yeah, Tyler's just staying safe.
100 seconds, hundredths of second difference. That's it.
Oh, Adam Meyer looking on the inside, but Tyler going for the block.
Close the door.
I think that's a smart move now. Good calling that, Delaney, that you mentioned that, because I don't think Tyler's going to move. I'll be honest.
No, absolutely not.
I really don't. Not with 10 laps to go. That was smart driving by Adam, though. That was sportsmanship. Seriously, you got to really think of that later on too.
Yeah. I'd rather gain friends than just
exactly. Yeah.
Somebody.
I mean, that was a really smart move by what Adam did.
William just announced fitting in.
Yeah, he has to. I don't know if he's used his fast repair or not. I wouldn't now. But unfortunately with William, it's going to drop him way back. He's going to go at least all the way back to 9th or 10th, and I don't know if he can make up a lot of spots.
He's going to even drop 9th to 10th.
I mean, he just lost 3rd to Landon. He's going to lose 4th to Joe.
James. He'll finish in front of James, definitely, but might finish behind Brian. If he can't get his ass back out there fast enough.
Yeah, I don't really know. He's back to 8th now, 9th now.
He might.
You guys are coming to
stuck at 9th.
You guys are coming to 10 to go. Just keep playing it safe.
Yep. Oh, Curtis Martin at the wall. That opens the door for Adam Meyer. Contact.
Wow.
Almost contact. Great driving there by both of them. Real fast, I want to mention the 2 I don't think we'll have enough gas. The 99 will not have enough gas. Oh, actually, you know what? I take it back. They will. I was going to say they might not, but who it's hurting right now, Jesse Gavey, he had to make that stop earlier, so unfortunately for him,
Derek
he's...
Humbert is just disconnected.
Yeah, he probably, he can't lose no laps. No, he can't lose no laps. Honestly, he can't gain none because James Hibbs is out there. He's going to finish 13th.
Yeah. That lap that Curtis had regained from his little bump is now back.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's now down another lap.
The thing that Curtis has to watch out for. The thing that you really got to watch out for Curtis is that he's not very far behind William Kruska.
And William said that he's going to remember that. So.
Yeah. I mean, it would not surprise me to see something outcome of that.
Yeah.
And honestly, I mean, I don't, you know, to be completely honest, I mean, I wouldn't expect him to dump him, but at the same time...
You could have ruined his race.
Yeah, I mean, and it kind of did, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't give Kruska a penalty if he somewhat retaliated. Oh, Curtis Martin in the wall hard. You know what that means? It's going to slow him down quite a bit, and I don't know if he's going to be able to catch Kruska or not. I don't think so, because Kruska is really fast right now.
Adam Meyer right on.
Wow.
Tyler's bumper.
Good battle for the lead.
Yeah, calling it close, though. Ooh, that was close.
Adam Meyer's got a really good chance. Now, and honestly, I think even if Adam Meyer was to bump Tyler out of the way, I know it wouldn't make Tyler happy. But you can't hold it against Adam Meyer. He's yet to win. But you got to keep in mind, Tyler is a chaser. Now, he's not locked into the next round unless he wins.
Yeah.
You know? And there comes a little bump right there.
There's a little love right there. Adam Meyer now trying to say, get out of my way.
See, it's like, what do you really want to do? You know what I mean? It's, It's
So
such a tough call. I mean, it's a tough call for Adam Meyer as well. John Kelly in the wall. Next caution will end it, I think. Not until we cross the line. We'd have to go one more lap, I think. I just want to mention... Oh! I might not have to mention nothing. Man,
5 laps to go at the line.
Adam better get in front if someone's going to drop a caution
I
right now.
agree. Adam Meyer's going to have to make a decision here soon.
Yeah, oh, look. Looky there, looky there.
He's looking.
Yeah.
Great racing right now. 4 wide, this is going to be a wreck.
Full contact.
Kruska's in the wall. Oh, Adam Meyer in the wall.
Adam into the wall, back down.
No caution.
That
Come out.
sucks.
That's not good at all. Adam Meyer hard in the wall. And we'll try to get a replay of this real fast. And I want to see what happens because this was so close.
And he's blown up as well.
Yeah, honestly, that's racing. There was nowhere for the lap cars to go, and he had nowhere to come up to. Man.
Yeah, there's nowhere for Adam to go.
Now, the race is going to be right now, really, nowhere.
Yeah.
There's not really much of a race you can really do right now. Man, that was going to be a heck of a race between Adam and Tyler there at the end. And honestly, Kruska didn't do nothing wrong. Mike Bruno did nothing wrong. One of them bounced off the wall, and really nobody had nowhere to go. You're 4 wide. I mean,
Tyler had nowhere to go. He's come up.
That's 4 wide at Texas off a corner where that corner's been deadly all night. I mean, you know, you can't. There's not much you can do about that. It's bad for Adam because honestly, my personal opinion, he was the fastest car out there.
Yeah,
honestly, he really was.
Tyler.
But he was racing Tyler with a lot of respect, and I respect him for doing that, honestly. That was a great driving by both of them. Tyler had a chance to move him, and he didn't move him. And then Adam had a chance to completely turn Tyler, and he didn't. Actually, even when he wrecked, he turned straight left into the wall.
Yeah, instead of bringing out a caution or something like that.
So, great job by him.
He stuck to the wall, which it sucks.
So, really, how about Michael Traverthian? Having a great run up to 4th now, making his debut. Wow. That's a great run for that 2 car, man. You got to give him credit.
Yeah. Got to give me some
Elliott
credit for
Butler
picking
up to
Tyler
6th. Yeah, right. White flag's going to be in the air. Elliott Butler up to 5th. I mean, great run by all the newcomers tonight. Raced really clean. So, didn't hear one thing bad out of them. I think they'll fit in nicely here, honestly.
Yeah, I'll tell you, Adam. Landon's been quite the squirrel today.
Yeah, I would agree with that one. We're going to get that, by the way, how squirrel the race returns. Off turn number 4, Tyler Cox is going to win here once again at Texas Motor Speedway. 6 wins on the season and advances to the finals at Homestead.
Wow.
There you go. He's going to spin it here in one.
Guys, starting out pretty early.
And smashed it.
Great run there. Landon Lacey's going to come home second. Joe Burchett comes home in third. How about a good run by Joe, huh? Joe had to make 6 pit stops today.
Jeez.
Michael Treverthian will come across in fourth. Great run by that 2-car. His car don't even look scratched. Elliott Butler will come home in fifth. Mike Bruno is somehow going to manage in 6th place. Great run for him. Curtis Martin will come home in 7th. Jesse Gavey will finish in 8th. Kruska, disappointing, will finish in 9th. And very disappointed, Adam Meyer finishes in 10th.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're going to get an interview with our winner. Tyler Cox, as he wins here at Texas. Once again, as long as he don't kill Joe here when he's trying to do his celebration.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to. I was like, he's got to go take out Joe.
Guys need to stop.
All right, so, man, I got to unmute Tyler just for this interview.
Wait.
I think there was some after race collision just now.
That's fine. We'll look at it after. All right, we'll bring in Tyler Cox. Hey, Tyler, you got a copy?
Yep.
First place. Was 16 laps, man. You wasn't quite the fastest car. I don't think. Otherwise, you could prove that wrong by saying you're first. Great run there by you and Adam both at the end. A lot of respect for both of y'all there at the end. Talk us through your night.
It was an up and down night. I kept smacking the wall, and then the last run, I just figured out something that worked, and it's a big win here. I think this is the first race of the next round, or this round, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It locks you into the next round.
Cool. So that's a big burden off my shoulders, and yeah, I'm just really happy right now.
Well, speaking a little bit about Chase, that's your 6th win on the season. Now you just got to win one more come Homestead. You think you can get it done?
Yep.
That's fair enough and simple, as always. Tyler Cox, great job. Good win. Anybody want to shout out?
Yeah, you guys for broadcasting, great job. I was listening to the broadcast a little bit during the race. Sounded fucking amazing, and just everybody, Trojan Condoms, my mom and dad, Haley, my girlfriend Haley, everybody that's a part of this, and Landon and Derek and Jesse and Kyle. He wasn't here tonight, but everybody part of the league. It was a great race tonight, except for the first 11. But other than that, great race, and can't wait to see you guys next week.
Great race, good win. See you in 2 weeks at Indianapolis.
Yep.
That was him, Tyler Cox. We'll bring in next, Landon Lacey. This is going to be the first time I've ever interviewed Landon Lacey without getting him wrecked.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Landon started third, finished amazingly second. Let's be honest, I didn't think you was going to finish second. I thought you would be back in third, but second place drops right into your lap, man. How do you think your night went?
I had a long night. Got into the wall early in the race, and I was being respectful to everyone else and just held it in the wall so I wouldn't wreck anybody. Thankfully, a couple laps later, we got a caution, was able to come down pit road and fix the damage that I had from getting into the wall. But after that, it was just a long trudge back up to where I was.
Now, I think Hal's actually got something to give you. Hal, do you still have that to give him?
Yeah, Lennon, man, you were quite the squirrel making your way back up the front.
I got the squirrel award.
Yes, you did.
I'm honored to take the squirrel award.
I mean, it's pretty cool to have that now. I ain't gonna lie, it's awesome to actually give away. So once again, great run tonight. Is there anybody else you want to give a shout out to? Your car actually looks flawless now after you took that fast repair and stuff in the middle of that race, or at the front of the race. So great job.
Well, first of all, I want to congratulate AC Motorsports because practically we got a 1-2 finish here, since I am somewhat of an affiliate with AC Motorsports. Second of all, I'd like to thank you guys. Everyone on Center Force Racing put on some great races every week. Sadly, I can't show up to them every week. It kind of hurts me that I can't because I have fun doing this. But other than that, I think that's about it.
Yeah, I agree, man. I thought, just to let you a little bit more about that, I thought the races the last 3 weeks have been amazing. So good job. Second place, definitely a step in the right direction. So congratulations.
All right, thank you, sir.
Next up, we bring in Joe Burchett, who finishes in third place. That's got to be a good run for him. Joe, you there?
Yeah.
Man, you had it up and down night as well. You had to use your fast repair super early and rode around the back for a little part of the race and started working your way forward. How about your night? You think it went, are you happy with that finish?
Yeah, seeing what happened to me early in the race with those netcode wrecks, I'll take a third place. Gives me some momentum going into Indy. He's one of my more favorite tracks, so
Let's talk.
I'm just excited.
Let's talk a little bit about Indianapolis. You actually just won the Indianapolis 500 in the Indy cars. I know it's a big difference from an Indy car to, the Xfinity car, but is it the same type principle in driving that track in your mind, about the same kind of, corner, the way you enter the corner, the way you exit the corner? Is it about that same type of race?
Yeah, I mean, the entry and exits are all about the same at Indy. It's just, with a Indy car, you're carrying 230 miles an hour, and Xfinity car, you're going to probably be about 160.
Yeah, I agree. I thought tonight's race was great, honestly. No complaints here. I mean, straight up honest, that was one of the best races, again, that we've had. Last two races, in my opinion, have been great. So you bring your Swamp Dust car, finish in third place. There anybody you want to give a shout-out to?
I just want to thank Swamp Dust, my sponsor. I just want to thank my teammates, even though I don't think any of them were here tonight. And I want to thank you guys for doing the broadcast.
Man, you always do a good job. That's one thing we can always count on you. You're always going to be up front. So, good run, and we'll be talking to you here in a couple of weeks at Indy. I know that you're one of the favorites going in there, so good job, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, man. All right, so we'll start like this. We're going to go in order. Squirrel race, of course, went to Lana Lacey. Hal, give us your thoughts on the race.
Man, I love this race.
I did too.
We didn't have that many cautions. We had the first two that came out actually just netcode or network-related issues, not bad behavior on drivers. The other two cautions, was it another one or two cautions after that?
Let me look how many cautions we had. We had 3 cautions for 12 laps.
So then only one caution were caused by drivers. Other than that, it was an excellent race. Great battling between the top 5, I should say, and all the other drivers were out on the track anyways. They all kept it clean, professional. Yeah, man, this race it's outstanding, and I'm ecstatic how far this league has come.
It's gotten better every week. Delaney, thoughts on the race?
I think it was actually a really cool race. Yes, we did have netcode issues, but overall it was a pretty well-rounded race. We had guys up towards the front. People make some pretty sketchy passes.
True.
That I would never take, but they calculated risk and reward, and they took them.
I agree. 5 cars only on the lead lap. A lot of that has to do with just pit stops and then there at the end. Jack, what's your final thoughts on this?
This race is this race is really good. There are only 3 cautions, and everyone was racing really well. Lots of respect all around.
I agree. Take a look here at the results. Y'all pretty much took the words out of my mouth. Hal explained it the best. Great racing. Racing's getting better every week. Tyler Cox picks up win number 6. Landon Lacey comes home in at 24, finishes second. Joe Burchett will finish in third. Great run by him. Very, very, very impressed with this 2 and 6. Michael Trevarthian and Elliott Butler, who finishes 4th and 5th. Great run by both of them. Mike Bruno, another hats off night for him, finishing 6th. I mean, that's going to put him 3rd in points. He's right there where he wants to be right now. Curtis Martin finished in 7th. Jesse Gavey does finish 8th. Not a bad run there for Jesse. William Kruska manages to finish 9th after leading most of the laps in here tonight. Adam Meyer, another favorite to win this race, will finish in 10th. So, a little bit also. Brian Long, James Hebb, Derek Pemberton, one of your chase drivers, finishes in 13th. John Kelly, Kenton Crossland, David Clark. Check them out at simplemanCalls.com. Craig Learman, David Phillips, and that is it. That rounds out tonight's race, guys. That's going to do it for us tonight. We're not going to be back for the CFR Championship race for 2 weeks. We'll be back here not next Sunday, but the Sunday after at Indianapolis. And then, however, Tuesday we'll be live for the Oval Simpleman Game Calls race at Charlotte. So, we'll be there. That's going to do it for us here tonight. Delaney, what do we got to do?
drive safe, have fun, and get her done.
And the other three will get a little bit of a jump at the start. Benjamin Nelson will not jump